Kabamba Iguru Kidi the fourth, who is our current leader, and the kingdom is very supreme and known for speaking the local language known as Rutoro. Our Rutoro language is very unique. We have petty names which we share, and these are culturally highly regarded within the kingdom, and that gives us a uniqueness within Toro, because the fact that when we are greeting each other, calling each other, it's rare to find them Toro using our usual names, but normally we use petty names as a sign of respect, as a sign of unity, and as a sign of recognizing our culture. So that gives us a very unique, makes us a very unique cultural institution. Recently, I used to tell people that if you see about petty names, today in Toro, if someone called you at night, after calling you at night, he knocked and banged the door and said, Nkinguraho, meaning you open for me. You'd, of course, you'd feel so scared, and in most cases, you would never open. But if someone came and knocked the door, ta, and said, Kodi, Amoti, if my petty name is Amoti, and said, Kodi Amoti in the night, that itself gives me a sense that this person knows me, is culturally within from our community, and definitely it puts 80% of my heart that I'm in safe hands. So if I'm not that keen, I may end up opening up, or you'll find that most people will end up opening the door. So that shows the uniqueness of our petty names. Number two, the strength with these petty names is they bring unity and create respect. The fact that someone is called that petty name within the community, definitely it's a sign of respect. It keeps the home in unity, in harmony, and gives regard to our wives, to our children, to our family members, to our uncles, to our brothers, among other people. So of late, of course, we have the kingdom structure, and now we are led by the Right Honorable Calvin Armstrong, Omukikiro Calvin Armstrong Akiki, who is our current Prime Minister of Toro Kingdom, spearheading with his cabinet. We have our counties. Toro Kingdom has 9 counties. We have Mwenge South, which is one of our counties. We have Mwenge North. We have Chiaka County. We have Kitagwenda County. We have Kivale County. We have Bunyangab County. We have Fort Portal City County. We have Burasha County, and we also have Ntoroko County. So these are the 9 counties that compose Toro Kingdom. So once you're within those boundaries of those 9 counties of the kingdom, just know that you are within the leadership of the sitting reigning king, His Majesty King Oyo Nyimba Kabamba Iguru Rukidi Owakan. The kingdom has several events that we organize, but one of the biggest celebrated event of the year is the coronation, the king's coronation. This is highly respected in Toro. It's deeply recognized. It's whereby the people of Toro all come together to celebrate the time of existence since when the king went to the throne. Like now, recently, last year, we celebrated our 30th coronation anniversary, and it was made a very, very magnificent and very full of jubilations to the people of Toro. So that's what we normally do, and this reminds us the strength of our kingdom. The king comes, beats the drums 9 times, showed that Toro exists, it had leadership, and it is highly honored. So this coronation is the day is constant. So we always have 12 12th of 12th of September every year, it's when the coronation happens. And in our Toro language, it's titled Empango. So definitely we shall have another celebrations of 226 this year on the 12th of September. And it's always held at Karuzika Palace here in Fort Portal. We have our administrative units here at Muchwa, the Toro Kingdom headquarters, where the Prime Minister and all his officials, including the cabinet, the counter chiefs, sit. We have also built up on so many activities, including in the area of sports, in the area of tourism. Our king is very, very passionate. He's very, very passionate, especially about health. So like we know, Toro Kingdom never celebrates birthdays because the king dedicated all the resources that could organize birthdays, mega birthdays, to ensure that our young people within the kingdom are treated, especially those that were born with deformities or got deformities after getting accidents, or others are born. So the king is passionate about health, and that has been our very huge focus. The king is passionate about HIV advocacy. Like we had some issues in the days ago. We are putting in much emphasis to ensure that our people are healthy and are living a better life. We are putting efforts on nutrition to ensure that we revive our traditional meals, because we believe that in our ancient times, people used to have good meals. They used to eat our own local dishes, and you'd find that really our people were strong. Our people could give birth to so many children. Our people could live longer. So as a kingdom, we feel that being at the top of spearheading the betterment of our people through having a better life is a very key priority. And that's why I have to thank the king for being very keen and passionate about the well-being and the health status of the subjects, his subjects of Toro. We've developed so many other programs, including the Toro Kingdom Masaza Youth Tournament. Being a youth, definitely I'm passionate about sports. And this Toro Kingdom Masaza is played annually with the support of MTN Uganda. But it's a big event that really unifies our people here, and our people of Toro are very much passionate about soccer. But however, during these events, we not only use them as only to play soccer and all that, but we use this and leverage on these unifying platforms as an advocacy tool. For instance, in the concluded Toro Kingdom Masaza tournament, we tried through our Ministry of Health of the Kingdom to ensure that we provide free testing on all those games that we normally have in different counties. But also that attributes to our commitment to ensure that we have a free HIV area and a free HIV kingdom. So all these have been efforts that the kingdom is trying to take. I talked about the health camps. We are having several health camps, of course, in partnerships with hospitals like Tauhinga Regional Referral Hospital, to ensure that our people with deformities and other diseases are treated. The other thing is, of course, we are contributing much to ensure that our tourism boosts. We saw recently a documentary where the king was guiding the people of Toro of our good mountain, Mount Rwenzori. King hiked Mount Rwenzori, and this documentary has won over 8 international awards, but most importantly has inspired the people of Toro also to utilize the resources, our tourism sites, environmental conservation. So since the king hiked Mount Rwenzori, you'd find that people are very vigilant about protecting our mountain, Mount Rwenzori, because it's a very key stakeholder in managing our good climate here in Toro. So many other tourists have come from all over the world. So the kingdom is so much passionate, and of course, to Fort Portal City, where the Toro Kingdom Palace and the Toro Kingdom headquarters at Mutual Seat was recognized and gazetted as a tourism city. Therefore, we are playing all it takes to ensure that we play a part in the tourism side. Of course, we saw the Magasani. We have a Magasani. We saw recently our Prime Minister engaging community and the people of Toro to ensure that these are beautified so that they can add and contribute. And that's why I have to appeal to the people of Toro that we need to work together so that we modify and ensure that our Magasanis are built to standards, So, because once they are built to standards, the development gets back to Fort Portal, to the people of Toro, and also to our country.
You are watching the Lens program. Stay tuned.
Some people think when a woman starts leading in business, the home will suffer. But many families are discovering the opposite.
Before, I worked hard in our business, but I feared making big decisions. I was worried people would say I was disrespecting my husband. Then I joined the Grow Project, where I received training, business support, and coaching that helped me plan better, manage money wisely, and make decisions with confidence. Today, I lead with confidence in my business. I contribute more at home, support our family needs, and help reduce the burden on my husband. I'm not competing with my husband, I'm standing with him.
And our marriage has not weakened. It has grown stronger. We understand each other better, we plan better, and our family is better off because her voice counts.
When a woman is supported to lead, the family can move forward.
The Grow Project is empowering women with skills, confidence, and support to make informed decisions that strengthen their families and grow their businesses. Respect her voice, support her choices. For more information, contact your district or City Grow Project focal person or call 0800 307 777. The Grow Project is a government initiative implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and Private Sector Foundation Uganda with support from the World Bank.
You are watching the Lens program.
As a Minister for the Youth, we have achieved on so many areas, and our King is very passionate about youth involvement. So we are exploring. Part of our exploring and emphasis on the youth, we have partnerships with organizations like Uganda Industrial Research Institute, whereby we are emphasizing our young people to ensure that they go for industrial skilling. Why we are emphasizing industrial skilling, we believe that there are gaps in terms of providing services at the vocational level and at a kingdom level. So we have emphasized many young people through the partnership with the Uganda Industrial Research Institute to ensure that we skill them in several courses, and I'm glad to say that a few at least have been able to make it. Some of them have made it, others are now working with different tea plantations around. Others have graduated, moved to oil, like some of our young people recently we sent into the welding and fabrication. Others moved to other organizations like petroleum companies, and others to ensure that they make it. So industrial skilling is very key. We have established the Toro Kingdom Youth Skilling Center, and majorly this is a skilling hub to ensure that our young people are trained, receive skills, so that they have these requisite skills that they can use to explore the world. Of course, we have established the ICT Center. This ICT Center is done for construction, but it's going to be one of the biggest ICT centers that we have, but majorly we are saying that now the world is moving digital. Most of our young people now are communicating digital and making money through different sites to ensure that they are earning a living. Therefore, through this ICT facility, we intend to ensure that we use it to equip our young people with digital skills, with several other knowledge, so that they are able to be competitive in the world of economy. Of course, we also recently established a project called the Toro Kingdom Youth Economic Empowerment Project, and this project majorly is a youth empowerment initiative aiming at also building a domestic income within homes, especially to the youth, but entirely to the subjects of His Majesty the King of Toro. And under this project, we've distributed coffee, cocoa, seedlings. We are saying if we can have these cash crops promoted within our people in communities, this would totally have a vision. We have a vision that if at least every home in the next 10 years within Toro could have 4 acres of coffee, 4 acres of cocoa, especially to those that have land, this would be a very big game changer within our kingdom. And we believe if that coffee and cocoa, because we have good fertile soils, our soils are very fertile, they are so welcoming for agriculture. So the king has guided that let us promote coffee, let us promote cocoa through distributing these seedlings. And for that matter, recently in the last season, we distributed several seedlings to each county. But as a sustainability plan, we are now trying to construct structures within all the 9 counties of the kingdom. In every structure, we place there a hatchery, nursery beds, mother gardens, to ensure that now, since the other time we are working with partners and these seeds were purchased, but now we are establishing our own nursery beds for cocoa, for coffee, and also for chicks, so that they can supplement, and our county people are able to receive these seedlings right away from the nurseries within the counties of their occupation. Of course, we saw that under that project, still offering chicks to these young people. Why? It's because we believe that most of our young people, what is causing poverty is when we advocate for things like coffee and cocoa, which are time due. Most of them do not embrace, or at times others embrace, but they fail management. In an interval of 3 to 4 years, managing a cash crop to ensure that it gets to its production, it's not easy. So therefore, we said let's have also these hatcheries so that we are able to engage our young people and the people of Toro to embrace also the Pontro project, so that we say if you had a Pontro project, you had coffee, you had cocoa, domestical at home, the chicks would help you to give you eggs, which can be sold at a daily basis, so that you are able to manage and also manage your farm, maybe of coffee, of cocoa, but also get daily earnings. Because we believe most of our challenges, people why end up selling land, it is because of the needs that come at a daily basis. They need airtime, they need clothing, they need healthy. Therefore, we are trying to mitigate this through introducing also simpler, more simpler and realistic business ventures that our people can engage in, so that they contribute towards the economic growth of our kingdom. Besides that, we've gotten platforms, like I told you, of the Toro Annual Youth Conference. This is one of the unifying youth platform that we've initiated. Like the first edition was graced by the presence of His Majesty the King of Toro, and we hope this year we shall have another youth conference in July. And the major purpose of this conference is to ensure that we bring all our young people together in one tent to discuss the Toro we want, to discuss the Toro we desire, to have the Toro agenda in cultural preservation, to have the Torah agenda in economic building, to have the Torah agenda in all setups and aspects of making our kingdom great through making our people great. So all these have been initiatives that the kingdom is deeply emphasizing, and we remain committed as a cultural institution to preserve, to promote, and protect our rich cultural heritage.
The Lens program on UBC TV is proudly brought to you by
Some people think when a woman starts leading in business, the home will suffer. But many families are discovering the opposite.
Before, I worked hard in our business, but I feared making big decisions. I was worried people would say I was disrespecting my husband. Then I joined the group project, where I received training, business support, and coaching that helped me plan better, manage money wisely, and make decisions with confidence. Today, I lead with confidence in my business. I contribute more at home, support our family needs, and help reduce the burden on my husband. I'm not competing with my husband, I'm standing with him.
And our marriage has not weakened. It has grown stronger. We understand each other better, we plan better, and our family is better off because her voice counts.
When a woman is supported to lead, the family can move forward.
The GROW project is empowering women with skills, confidence, and support to make informed decisions that strengthen their families and grow their businesses. Respect her voice, support her choices. For more information, contact your district or city GROW project focal person or call 0800 307 777. The GROW project is a government initiative implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and Private Sector Foundation Uganda with support from the World Bank.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Created in 2019, after being carved out of Hoima district, Chikuba district lies about 200 kilometers by road from Kampala. Located in the oil-rich Albertine region in western Uganda, the district is steadily translating the government policy of the parish development model into visible household